question. Oh my goodness.
Should we order the wine now or do we wait?
I want my to-do list first.
Still a couple of things to do. We have absorbed so much information. And really the success of it and the trick of it is to take what you know and combine it with what you learned, and you make something great beyond this room and something that really, really works for you. And it is, so what I want to do now is to talk about, once you get home, where do we go next? And one thing that we need to revisit now that we've spoken about an editorial plan, we've spoken about marketing plans and all the techie online stuff that we spoke about yesterday, where do we go from now? So with that, what I want you to do is to just get out your mind map.
Tell me what this is. How to get there is a different story.
Okay.
Yeah.
So our next step is really.
Do you need one? Does someone need one?
Is everyone fine?
Yep.
Yeah. Our next step is really about, let's just nut it out, everything that we've learned over the last couple of days and everything that has come to surface. So,
We've got one now.
is everyone right?
Yeah, we just got
Nah.
Right?
We're just
Yeah.
trying to pretend she's okay without a mind map to work with.
No pretending, we're stepping into the space. Okay, so what I want you to do is to two separate sections, okay? So what is the next two things that you can do to drive traffic, to drive engagement, connection, all of those things, what can you do? For example, okay, so let me just think about, I'm trying to give you an example. So we'll take Kath, right? So have you got your DVD here, I assume? Is that what it's there?
Yeah.
Okay, so now there's going to be two sides to drive that, okay? So for example, we're going to go on one arm, we will go, well, you need to build your authority.
Yeah.
Okay? On the other arm, so what, in this box you will write down profile,
Yeah.
okay? In the other box, what you want to do is you want to raise awareness within that community. So for example, your main, whether it's autism or whatever it is, so that is there, okay? And then once we branch off from there, so we've got her profile stuff here, okay? So when we branch off there, what do we get? Okay, so what can you do to build your profile? So the biggest thing for you is going to be your YouTube channel, okay? And also building your authority. So one way to do that is publicity.
Yeah.
So that is the two main drivers that you need to fuel that product, okay? Let's work here. So then here was your raising awareness. So this is probably more so, probably to be a little bit clearer, is to the people, so to speak. So to go here, what can we do to get to the people? So what are the two main driving forces? So just off the top of my head, you would go guest blogging and guest posting for the people within
the community.
their community, your community, as well as you driving your own.
Sorry.
Yeah. We're at a stuck point.
Okay.
Brand awareness is what I thought would be our profile, because that's what I thought we would have to do.
And am I writing retail, wholesale, corporate?
Yeah.
Am I writing separating? Or-
So-
Are we a consumer?
Yeah,
Move
so
right now?
so there's two arms to your business. So one side, okay, so one side is going to be, say, for you guys, right? So, let's just say, so do you remember you as an example?
There was anything to get. Did you get it? No. I'm laughing at you, not with you.
Okay, so it's getting to the end of the day, but bear with me, okay?
Can
We're
you
close.
tell?
We're so
This is
close.
the toughest gig. you know.
Exactly.
Toughest gig.
Okay, so do you remember on Friday we were talking about with Emma? So we're talking about her big vision, which her star product, which was her bump to bub, right? So we've created this side here. Now, do you remember we said the biggest thing is she knows where she's at now and she knows all too clear of where she wants to go. The trouble was putting the steps in the middle. So what we wanted was take her from where she is now, where she's trading time for money, and it's exhausting. It's exhausting work. So we want to take her, yeah, it is. So we would need to take her there, but we need income to finance the snug, right, which was the whole retreat, okay? So what you can do here is this is where your affiliates come in, okay? So this is where, so on this side you can write down affiliates. You with me? Yep. So there's two arms to that, right? Because you can use drop shipping.
And affiliates were the products.
Affiliates were the products,
Right.
yeah. Or affiliates can also be people.
Yeah, like
So you can be
another-
affiliated with, so someone else, okay? So this could be people who you can collaborate with, okay? So you can offer service products.
I'm confused.
What?
Sorry, oh, it's alright, no, I was just going
No,
to
I get it. It's the same sort of people.
Sorry,
Are
thank
you,
you, going.
what are you confused
I'll let you
about?
keep going and then I'll see if I clear up and then,
Okay,
sorry.
So the people could be the people that have already got associated with this anyway.
yeah, yes, yeah.
What service providers?
Doesn't work.
Yeah. So then from there, you've got your drop shipping. So what are a couple of different avenues that you can go down?
Pregnancy reach.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. And then the aromatherapy and the or massage oil or
Oils and creams.
yeah. Yeah.
Wrong direction, I'm sorry.
No. Shit.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, so now from here, doesn't matter whether it's top or bottom. Okay, so let's look at your big picture or your third funnel.
Okay. So would that be what we were talking about before me as the parenting commentator?
Yes.
That would be mine, okay, cool, that's where I thought, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because I had that on my second side and then I went, no. Yeah,
Perfect.
alright.
So this now is, so okay, so probably if we can tweak it possibly, this is bringing it all together. Okay, so this is just not the final piece, but we're getting close to the end now. Does that make sense?
Okay, so. You're on. Okay. At the same time.
Okay, the last piece is the most important one. It is one that is going to fuel and drive and get that repeat business happening, okay? And that's how we're going to add value to our customers, to the end user, okay?
Oh, okay. I just want to show the difference here.
Do you need another mind map arm?
Yeah, I do. She already had it all filled in, so obvious she does.
Well, don't rub it out, because if it's meaningful, it could be good.
Okay, what
Just
was...
make another
Too late.
arm.
Make it
This
another
arm,
arm.
or this arm.
Oh, I'll do this one because that's okay, yeah, I've got that.
Okay, so here, how can we add value? So is it something, okay, we need to touch base with them frequently, okay? So the most obvious way is through a newsletter. From there, you know, this is where what are you going to focus on first? You know, is it a blog? Is it content? Is it a social media platform? It could be, how are you going to reward your existing loyal?
Okay, rewards and recognition.
Yeah, nice.
That's here, is it?
Yeah. So this is all about adding value now. So how can we reward our existing? How can we keep our existing database happy? Yeah. How can we offer them value?
You know, the card and gift with
Yeah.
birth.
Yeah.
Give away your services
Yeah.
for free.
No.
She has missed the point of the weekend.
My mum went on an adventure and she made about
Do my Spencer tuning shoot with the kids.
all the colours.
Yeah, maybe you should start getting pregnancy photos again just to by that.
No way, I'd rather stick pins in my eyes.
Wow.
Just like family now. Wrote a little card, congratulations on the birth of Lily. And I put it in, press it to her, she's like, oh,
And tell her I sent you, so then she can send one my
Reward
way.
you.
Must be
Okay, cool. We write to
Move on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So, is that clearer?
yeah.
Yeah,
Like mud.
better than my notebook full of notes.
It's much clearer now, I can avoid it, totally, because I don't.
Okay. Thanks, Amanda, for that.
It's just me, everyone else can go for it.
It's
Does anyone have any questions about it?
Makes sense.
That
makes sense. It's got the big picture.
Yeah.
Love it.
Clearer.
So, but beyond that, so it's got the big picture, but once you break it down, so if we look around the outside of it, that's going to be your first action steps once you leave here. Okay?
the outside.
The outside of
okay.
it.
Yep.
Because it's all fueling to get to the centre. Yeah? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. So you know your steps. Yeah?
Now
Does
bloody good.
anyone have any questions before we move on?
Also, another good thing is when you're doing that is to colour each branch a different colour for your brain.
Okay.
So when you're doing actual mind maps, you sort of do one colour per thing. So you know this is this area, and I'm working on this. This is this area. So when you, yeah,
So like
and
career,
Can you come
emotions,
and colour code
finances.
my studio,
yeah,
my
nice.
production?
And then you actually, and if you put pictures to it as well,
Yeah.
you know
That's
that
like-
this branch, this branch is about this, my fundraising, this branch is about this, and you put automatically you look at it, it's in your head and you go boom, boom, boom.
You
I need to do
recognise it.
this. Yeah. So which is another tip.
My coding is good.
Mm.
Me like it.
Okay. So, to sum up, I guess the whole 3 days, it's been so much, and actually probably before I go on, I would probably, no, I don't want to cry. It's ending, what am I going to do? After a sleep, after a sleep.
Yeah.
I probably really need to thank all of you guys, all the speakers. I've got an amazing network of people, and I feel very grateful to have people behind me that have my back, that support me unconditionally. And 2 of those people are Amanda and Elisa. I have champagne for you.
No.
Crack it open, lovey.
Where did you two meet?
Online.
Online.
Through the mad cow or through the
Thank you.
yeah.
Are you mad cow?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Mad cow's disease, we all say it. That's
Yeah, totally.
That's awesome.
She runs the Bad Mums Club.
such a driving force. They've been with me, helping me out over these 3 days.
I love that.
But even beyond this event, you know, we collaborate often and
Only for 6 hours at a time.
yeah, that's right. For weekends at a time. But no, thank you very much because I couldn't have done it without you two.
No
so
worries at
thank
all.
you. I really appreciate it. On the first day, a couple of you weren't here, but in their introduction, I'm going to really try and get through this without crying. It's probably not going to happen. On the first day, I shared something. When I put this whole 3 days together, I was just doing some research on my laptop and I come across a document that was just totally random and by coincidence. And it was 3 years ago. I wrote out a piece of paper and it was what I don't want and what I do want. We also spoke about people blocking us and bringing us down, and sometimes it's ourselves, and it's about breaking through that, about realising it, breaking through. And the hardest thing that we'll ever have to do is to just not absorb that. And how could, because these people will always exist, they're always going to be a part of our lives. How are we going to separate that and not absorb all their stuff and make it our stuff? And that's really, really difficult. So probably about 6 years ago,